compared to the guy that was coming here on that kind of 1-year deal, 10 years in?
Yeah, I mean, Brooke has been crucial to, the success and for us, being able to play in this moment. He's just been such a big part of the winning, the way just to see the way his teammates respond to him and the way he's there for them. I didn't know the kind of human being that we were getting. It's just, it's hard to, I mean, you're around us some, but for 3 years, it's just been off the charts. John Horst, the vision to think and to bring him and to, make him such an important part of our group. Yeah, it's a big day. And I think the thing about Brooke, I think he'd shown that he could shoot and space the court, and that just the variety or the versatility that he's been, even just in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, he does whatever we ask him to do. And he's just so talented. So yeah, I think that's one of the underrated, understated parts of who we've been the last 3 years. Yeah, he's a very special player. He's been a huge part of what we do.
Eric, over here.
Same starters for you tonight?
Yes.
When you look at this team, it feels like they've gotten comfortable being down. And that doesn't mean they tried to lose game one or anything like that, but they're comfortable in this moment. What about this team makes them able to handle it?
Yeah, I mean, I think just the disposition of the whole group, it kind of starts with Giannis and Chris. I think they're, very confident, but at the same time kind of quiet and workmanlike. So I think they believe in the work they've put in. They believe in their teammates, believe in just everything we're doing. So, and they've been through, quite a bit. And so, I think, all that kind of builds up a confidence and a belief that, if you don't win a game, then, you learn from that and you go to the next one and try and be better.
With Drew being such a good individual defender, how do you try to make the choice of, all right, he's on Devin Booker or he's on Chris Paul?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely, he's so gifted and talented, but then, you kind of have the same thing with PJ Tucker and, Giannis and Brooke behind it. And I think Chris is on her. So it's always, you're just trying to kind of mix and match and see if you can, find kind of that right combo and also give them both chances on lots of different guys. So, but yeah, you feel fortunate just to even have that conversation.
Brian in the middle.
When you were mentioning yesterday the talks with your father about full court press, do you ever listen long enough or get deep enough where he tells you where to put Giannis? I imagine he could be a pretty good weapon in that role.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think he's just more philosophically what's that. And so I don't know that he's told me exactly where Giannis should be in the press, but maybe that could be my next question tonight.
Tim over here.
Mike, 2 things. Giannis getting 11 shots in game 1, was that a product of anything that the Suns were doing or anything you would have liked your team to do more in terms of getting him involved more in? What, if anything, did Phoenix do to keep you guys out of transition, at least less, or keep you out of transition at least more than you would have liked in that first game?
Yeah, I think Giannis read the game pretty well. I do think, we can be better executing, hopefully get him to better positions, better spots, maybe more opportunities. But he's also very unselfish and a playmaker. And so I think there was, a pretty good balance of that. But I think we can be better. And keeping, I think there was a real emphasis, for both teams. Probably they were better in transition offense than we were in transition defense in the first half. And, we got to try and flip that script, see if we can be better in transition offense. But you got to get more stops. You got to rebound. You got to get out and go, take care of the ball. So it's, I think both teams are making it a priority and we've got to be better kind of, on both ends of that transition game.
Jeff?
Mike, this is such a different atmosphere, just the way, practice time is sort of scheduled for you and all the availabilities. And I was wondering how much your time with the Spurs, even as an assistant, has helped you plan and manage the days during the finals so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime you're fortunate enough to be around and just see this process, I guess you guys do it every year, so But as players and as an organization, it's good to have a little bit of experience. And so to draw on that, Darvin, a couple of my other assistants, kind of seen it and been through it. So I think it's a little bit helpful. I don't think it's that big a deal, but it helps.
Jim?
Mike, I don't think we asked you about this, but when Chris and Drew committed to Team USA during the Eastern Conference Finals, they talked about their kind of having to think about it. I'm just curious, did they ask you about it? What were your thoughts, I guess, of them just sort of having to make that call as you guys are in this kind of process? Maybe what it means to them to go over there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that was, they kind of went about that process, I would say mostly on their own, and was very excited and happy for them. And, I think those opportunities are rare, and, they're great players. And I think they love playing, as the players say, they love hooping and, get to go play some more. And I think their focus is where it should be right now. I think they're in a good place, but I think it's an incredible opportunity for them, and excited, and looking forward to seeing them be a part of Team USA.
We'll go take one on Zoom.
Let's go to Barry Bloom.
Mike, with Sark being out, do you plan on going more at Aiden to try and draw him into foul trouble? Or how does it change your plans?
Well, I mean, Aiden, for most of the time is I think matching up with Giannis, and so I think every night we play, we try and get Giannis in attack mode and go to him, and so tonight won't be that much different. We want Giannis attacking and playing, so I think we just want to play our game. It's unfortunate to miss a player, and but I think for us, I think offensively, we want to kind of stick with what we do. And Giannis in attack mode, Drew in attack mode, Chris, great spacing, those types of things. And hopefully we make it hard on them and Aiden and whoever else is they use.
And of course, you want to be a little bit more aggressive and get more foul shots.
Yeah, I think the aggressive team, we always talk about the aggressive team gets rewarded, and really in all ways. So I think, to have an aggressive mindset is a good place to play and start from.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to Davide.
Hey, Coach, what is your biggest point of emphasis going into this game too?
I think we just, need to keep playing, keep learning, keep improving, keep getting better. It's not like there's just one thing on either side that, is going to be the magic pill. I think we got to learn and grow and get better, from game to game. And, so that's what we're looking for tonight.
Any other questions in the room? All right. Thank you, Coach.